Right, okay, welcome back to another show on the channel. Today is my match reaction to Chelsea 1, Forest 1 in the Premier League. Obviously our last game for the international break, a draw. Let's get into it, what do I think? So in all honesty, it's a bit of a disappointing result. A hard-fought game, we had chances to win it. Look, Forest, they're a good side. We did what they thought they might. They were just really solid at the back, especially after they got that red card. They're causing some problems themselves. Look, a draw against Forest is not the worst performance ever. The last bit of this before the international break, not losing, it's not the worst ever. We've done a lot worse than the last 2 years. So I don't want to complain too much, honestly. I think look at the bigger picture. It's not dreadful. But I'd be lying for saying it wasn't a bit disappointing, in all honesty. The performance was average, pretty much, in all fairness. As I said, we had chances to win it, and Kunku and Felix both had late headers. So Kunku saved and Felix off target. I think they both should have done a bit better with them, in all honesty. As I said, I just don't think we can't get too bogged down in the result. Forest said they're a good side. They've conceded 6 goals so far this season, the same as Arsenal, and only Liverpool have conceded less. So, look at it. In the bigger picture. Look, it's a game we could have won, and maybe if you look at things like we were down to 10 men, the chances we had, it's probably a game we should have won. I think that's where the disappointment comes from. And also, I think there's a bit of I don't say arrogance, but I don't even know how to put it. But just people expect, it's Forest, we should beat Forest, but I think some more people need to give Forest respect and how they've started the season pretty well. If we did win that game, there'd be absolutely no complaints from us, would there? Look, at the end of the day, we're still trying to nail down sort of Maresca's style of play, the identity, and we're still playing that style. And I think that's the important thing for me, is that we've got an identity and we're really sticking to it, and that is massive for me. Because I think you look at Ten Hag, especially United, they're not playing the style he wants to play, and they're not doing good either. I think the point of we're 7 games into the season, and we already clearly know how we want to play, the style, certain things, what to expect, and we're consistently sticking to it. I do think that's a big positive. I think that's something what maybe people have, ignored a bit. Obviously, there's still a bit of defensive concern. Defence is a sort of area we haven't really seen much improvement so far. Look, there was a few times they caught us out, and the goal was poor defending. 2 players left to mark the cross into the box, and they both got on the end of it. Obviously, cross goes in to, I can't even remember who was at the back post, who squares it for Chris Wood. Both were marked. I think someone was even up there for a major negative from the game, up there with the defending, was Cucurella for finally getting booked and now suspended for the Liverpool game. That is rotten, absolutely rotten. The ref was rubbish, let's be honest. The ref was rubbish. I think we got 6 yellow cards in the end, and we're going to get a big fine. Someone definitely won a booking. Cucurella, what did he even get booked for? Being pushed. Some of the cards were very rash. Some silly decisions from the referee. He didn't have much control of the game. Cucurella finally being suspended, definitely a knock. That's not ideal. So that and the defending, not great. As I said, overall performance is an average performance, isn't it? It weren't anything special. We could have won it, but at the same time, we also could have lost it. Big props to getting to seconds. Robert Sanchez made some massive saves, kept us in the game. Fair play to their keeper as well for likewise, keeping in the game, making some massive saves. Both keepers deserve a lot of credit for that. But overall, it wasn't anything what set the world alight, was it? So we get into the player ratings. This is a very weird game to give ratings for. It was all so mixed, and honestly, these were hard to say ratings. So Sanchez, I'm giving 7.5. Maybe a bit harsh, to be honest. Maybe Sanchez deserves an 8. I'm giving Sanchez an 8. Really good performance from Sanchez. Made some vital saves. Obviously, fantastic save late on to keepers in the match. Obviously, if they scored then, that would have been game done and dusted. They would have won. So, really impressive performance from Sanchez. And obviously he's got a lot of criticism recently, and I think rightly so as well. He's made some dodgy mistakes against Brighton especially, but yesterday, he was really, really good. So yeah, 8. Gusto, this is a really tricky one, Gusto, to give. I'm gonna say 5.5. I don't. Yeah, I mean, look, Gusto, he was involved quite a lot. I think the end product was a bit disappointing. Obviously, I think in the lead up to the goal as well, probably could have done better marking his man. I don't want to put too much criticism on Gusto. Obviously, he's just coming back from injury. He's a really good player. There's no need to mention that. But based off that game only, it's probably got to be a 5.5. As I said, the end product at times is really disappointing. Some dodgy crosses in. And yeah, the goal, the marking's got to be better, I think. So yeah, a reluctant 5.5 for Gusto. Wesley Fofana, I'm going to go 6.5. In all fairness, I thought Wesley Fofana played quite well. I mean, if he didn't get that booking late on, he could have been a 7 for him. Yeah, overall, he was pretty solid, Wesley Fofana. There was rumours about being injured, but he's turned up to French camp. He looks fine, so that's good. Next up, Levy Colwill. Another really impressive performance from Levy Colwill. Going to give him a 7. Looked really good. Yeah, no complaints from Levy Colwill. Stuck up for Cucurella as well when Nico Williams pushed him. Or what was it? It wasn't even a push, was it? We kicked him. Yeah, impressive performance from Colwill. Captain stuff in there as well. So yeah, 7 for Colwill for me. Cucurella, I'm going for a 6. Very mixed bag from Cucurella. I think he was very unfairly booked. Yeah, apart from that, bit mixed. Nothing set the world light, nothing bad. So yeah, 6. Caicedo, I'm going to give Caicedo 6.5. I actually think first half was really good. Second half, it was a slow start. Warmed into it a bit more. So overall, I'll give Caicedo 6.5. Enzo Fernandez, a bad day at the office for Enzo. For Enzo, I'd probably say 4.5. Yeah, disappointing performance for Enzo. Crosses into the box weren't great. Overall, it just wasn't a great performance. And I think that's a shame because I thought against Brighton he was really good, but just couldn't follow up. So yeah, 4.5 for Enzo. It's a shame because Brighton played really well, did really nice. Just one more good performance, end off this sort of period of the league on really good form. But he's got the international break now, and hopefully comes back fresh against Liverpool. We can see him at his best. Nani Madueke, I'll give him a 7. Once again, Madueke was a really hard one to judge, but I think 7's fair. Got the goal, massive goal, really well taken goal. Overall, he caused Forest a lot of threats. A lot of people saying he was too selfish and should have, passed the ball more. What I do agree with, he could have been passed and could have been a bit more selfless. But overall, he caused Forest a lot of threat. So it's got to be 7 for Madueke. Cole Palmer, once again, this is a tricky one. I'm between a 6.5 and a 7. I'm going to go... it's tricky. I'm going to say 6.5 for Palmer. Yeah, 6.5. I think that's mainly because the standards he set himself and the standards we sort of have for him now. Obviously got an assist. Well done. Yeah, I mean, it was alright. I just think the main thing was saying he stopped from game 7 is probably, throughout the whole 90 minutes, was he that consistent? Not massively. He had some really good spells in the game. Sancho, this is another really tricky one, Jadon Sancho. This is a really tricky one because I think he started first 20, 30 minutes, he was really good. And then he just seemed to be frozen out of the game completely. So this is a really hard one for Sancho. I'm gonna say 6 because I say based on the first half an hour, 20 minutes ish, he was probably one of the better players on the pitch. He was causing Forest's right hand side defence lots of trouble. On the ball running. And I did think Sancho was going to be massive for this game. I said it in the match preview. In the way he can break down a low block, I really did think he was going to be massive if we wanted to win this game. I mean, I guess we didn't use him that much and we didn't win. So maybe he was massive in us wanting to win this game. So yeah, started off well, but just disappeared from the game really. So yeah, 6 for Sancho. Then last but not least, Nicholas Jackson, 5.5 for me. I honestly, Jax, I just couldn't really tell you what he did. I mean, there was one good spell where he dribbled through a few Forest players. Apart from that, I couldn't really tell you much. So yeah, 5.5. On to the subs now. Nkunku came on the 81st minute, Band has given 5. I mean, that header in the last second, or last few minutes, you've got to put them away. You cannot put them straight at the keeper. You've got to put them away for me. So yeah, 5 from Nkunku. And I like the way he's been for us so far when he's played. You know, he's been so reliable finishing. You know, you may not be having a world class game, but you give it to him and he has been finishing whatever he's been given. So it was so weird that he just completely messed that up. But not completely messed up. I mean, got on target still, but yeah, five from Kunku. Felix 5.5. Still no reason really. Obviously, had the header. I think he should have better with. Apart from that, don't really remember much. It went down a bit easily in the box. Yeah, don't remember much. So yeah, 5.5 for Felix. And Mudryk, sorry, is going to get a 6.5. Put in a world-class cross for Nkunku. That was the main highlight for him. Probably should have had an assist with his name, in all honesty. So yeah, 6.5 for Mudryk. Neto, 6. Once again, put in a really good cross for João Felix. So yes, but in the end, I think, yeah, 6 for Neto. And then toss in and came on the 93rd minute. Not much judgment, I'll give him 6. So yeah, that's it for today then. I mean, look, as I said, it mixed feelings to us. Obviously, on to international break now. We're going into the top 4. What's really nice, with 14 points, 11 points with Villa, but ahead of them, 3 points off Arsenal City, who are second and third, and 4 points off Liverpool first. Actually, look at Brighton are 2 points below, so it's still a very close pack. Obviously, early days still. The table is starting to take a bit of shape though. I think this season's definitely started to take shape earlier than what it usually does. I mean, last season took ages. This year, by game 7, you can definitely sort of start to see whereabouts everyone's going to be. So yeah, mixed feelings for that result, but we can go into international break with our heads held high, knowing we've had a good start to the season and we haven't gone into it with a loss. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.